Today we are watching a video called Bia's Moment Came and Went Too Fast. Now, Bia is somebody who was slightly on my radar, but I never listened to too much of her music. I know she had that one song with J. Cole, and she sounded pretty good on that. And then I know she became pretty tight with DDG, and that's kind of where I know her mainly from. I know she has a song with DDG, and they have a music video, and they collaborate well together. And then I also know that she had beef with Cardi B, so that's basically all I know about her.
Oh!
But I do know that she's a very talented rapper based on what I've seen, and that she had a lot of potential. I felt like she could really go far, and I felt like she could do a lot. And I was surprised to see, you know, that we haven't really seen much of her. And this video kind of came by, and I'm like, damn, like, where has Bia been? Or like, why haven't we seen more of her? And so hopefully this video answers that question. Let's go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna stop the yapping. We got Bia's Moment Came and Went Too Fast. Let's get it. Let's go.
Today's feature had a rise that carried the makings of a future star. The look, the confidence, the industry push, even a headline-grabbing feud with Cardi B. But when the debut finally landed, first week numbers exposed a gap between awareness and belief. People knew her, but too few were invested. In today's fast-moving rap lane, especially for females, that matters. At 34, without a distinct artistic identity and a debut that flopped, rebuilding momentum is possible, but the window to become next in line is closing rapidly. What happened? Let's talk about it. While her early releases showed promise, it wasn't until years later that she found her first mainstream traction. Her breakout came with Whole Lotta Money in 2021, especially after the Nicki Minaj remix, which pushed her into national rotation and introduced her to a wider fan base. The momentum continued through collaborations with artists like Russ, J. Cole, and T-Pain, along with a consistent visual aesthetic rooted in luxury and cool confidence. When an artist is positioned as the next rising star, the debut album becomes the moment where perception is tested. The groundwork leading up to it matters. The viral moments, the cosigns, the interviews, the features, the aesthetic, the talk around
It's an interesting channel. I've never seen this channel before. I've never watched your video before. But Stunted Growth Music. Seems like they check out artists who just like don't succeed or whatever. Or, you know, Stunted Growth, I guess. As we heard earlier, he said, you know, comment somebody that I should do next. So it seems like this is kind of like a channel that analyzes people's growth, which is something that I'd love to check out, because again, as somebody who's trying to grow, we could learn from these mistakes, right? We could see what they did wrong and see how we could pivot and adapt if ever faced with the same situation, you know?
Follow for more.